Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Dutchman Plays Mahjong Soul. And dive right into our 4-player East. Yesterday went fantastic. We had a very lucky early hand. We carried that momentum through. We were able to maintain our lead with some careful play. So hopefully this one goes just as well. It's Friday. Hopefully everyone has a good start to their weekend and enjoys their weekend. I believe this is Labor Day weekend. I always forget when that is because I work it regardless. We have, you know, supply chain responsibilities. We got to keep the freight moving for the people of the world. By the world, I mean North America. By North America, I mean the USA, even. Goodness. And then, if you want to be even more specific, my specific building only services most of the Midwest, kind of like the northern continental United States. But I digress. Yeah, it's been fun getting back into it. I haven't changed my tile set. I've been playing the new event, which is very simple. Just kind of play a game a day, and then play a. Here, something nice. Hey, how you doing? Play one of the Sky High for the day. Very, very straightforward. I guess we're all doing this. I've got the West as a pair. It's not my seat wind, so this will make a nice Pinfu pair. If it pawns itself, that's fine. I'll find a pair elsewhere. 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got double-sided sequences. 7, 8, looking for a 9 or a 6. So I'm cutting my 1, cutting my red, and going Riichi. Riichi Pinfu. Again, because of West not being my seat wind. Very, very fast hand, very, very active play to start the game. Which means you're probably going to get punched in the face. Absolutely bodied. Best thing we have going for us is that the Dora is out of play. You do not have to worry about getting hit with Dora. Aside from red 5s. But that's pretty normal. You know, Tanyao, 3 red 5s is how you advance the ladder, really. This guy has pulled very hard for this event. He's got the character and the... So this is not what I want to go Riichi on. There are a lot of tiles we can accept to improve this hand, so we're just going to wait here. That 7 would have been our win, but I don't think he would have dropped it if we were Riichi. That was just the end of him discarding his bad tiles. He probably dropped 9, 8, and then drew the 7 and was like, yep, that's how it goes. Alternatively, I think if I draw the 6 or the 9, I might take the inside weight with the Apeco. And you can see the 7 is, well, 7 was fine before, and now it's kind of stinky. Gotta find another way. There goes the 6. So the Apeco upgrade I'm not feeling anymore. B? Yeah. Could be half flush. Probably not the 4, right? He called the pawn, he cheated his 6-7. I think it's also just a fast hand to start the game. He wants to keep his dealer seat going. Man. He chose the wrong suit, huh? That was my 4. Luckily the 8 is safe to that player. So we still can attack. Yeah. I was never going to drop it. Sumo sucks, but it does hit the dealer the hardest, so we are only in 3rd. We have the lowest priority for ties. Rarely comes up. either me or him will take 1,000 points off of each other before the end of the game, I'm sure. 7, 8, 9 with a 7, 8, or a doubled 8 with an okay pair shape. By okay, I mean I don't ever use it. I cut that right away. We'll find something somewhere else. There's a path to Sanshoku. I have an 8 in the Manzu. The other 2 are set in stone. There's that 8 again. The double inside on the terminal, I just don't like it. Or I should say the single pair weight on the terminal sequence with one already in hand. It's not... There's no way you play for that this early in the game. I would use that as like a desperation move to include more Dora in my hand. Okay. Got the red. We have the greens. If I open here, 1, 2, 3, 4, I find a pair on the 3, the 8, or the 3. Alternatively, if we draw the 6, it gives us 6, 9 pair weight options. I can cut the 8 now. Now I have 2 sequences I can complete. And maybe the greens stay my pair. Draw 2 or 5 Gorichi on the 2 or the 4. Opening is not the right move right now, I think. I would open on the greens and find a pair among these 4 tiles. But I would not open on the 2-pin. In fact, we would be Yakuless if we did. Pair of greens. I want to cut this 3, so it looks okay still. It's safe to this guy, and I don't think these 2 are Tenpai yet. Will I open? Yes. Alright. 4 tiles to get a pair on. No 3s, no 4s, no 3s, no 4s, so... there's our first one. 3 times 4, we have 12 tiles. I'm gonna find my pair first before I chi. Although this sequence is getting kind of rough. I could cut the 3 right now, wait on the 4. But 1, 2, 3 on the board makes me think people are using their 4s. Just gonna pass. Not gonna con. It's too early. Too risky. Alright, the 2s are completely gone now, so this is a one-sided wait, looking for the 5. If I find the 5, and I chi it, cutting the 3 would make it really obvious I'm waiting on the 4, I think. One 7. Maybe we wait for the 4-pin? And see if anybody tries to Suju this guy. The 3 was just a principled call, because there's one out there. This is the maximum acceptance, but 5 over here, please be safe still, alright. Dropping the 4, trying to bait the 3 might have been a decent idea as well. I think you can go either way with this. I can also drop the 4 and pick my pair elsewhere. Like here I have a 6-9 now. I'll take that. Doesn't look like people are playing dots, so I think we really increased our odds of winning here. I'm gonna drop the 9 to be safe. You don't have like a Sanshoku or anything like that. Oh, 6 was Dora as well. Look at me being attentive. Absolutely, you drop the 9 in that situation. Dora this late is super scary. 6-9 please, on the Sozo. 5. I would even push on the 8 here. I know the 5 came out right here. The 8 was even earlier than it, but with the 9's gone, the 8's gone. It's hard to use a single 8. A 3. 3 is perfectly safe-ish. Alright, we got there. And like I said, we took 1,000 points off of that guy. We're safe now. Safe, air quotes. Good God, what is this? 1, 2, 3, and some honors. It's kind of like a Chanta, but also... Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, and some honors. It's a real long shot at Chanta. I'm gonna cut the East because I think people will hang on to those. And I don't know how to open this hand. I think I need to, but I am not comfortable with this. Okay, we found some white dragons. I can pwn the whites, cut the 3, making the 1s the pair. Then the next chi puts me in Tenpai, cutting the 9 pin. I don't need another 8. Okay, now I feel fine. We had to get that white. Even the north would have worked for me. Having 2 pawns to call feels okay-ish. This guy might be playing Tanyao, which is going to feed into me very well, assuming he doesn't get there too quickly. I can leave the whites as the pair as well. The whites are the door indicator, so... Ah, but that means that green is the door, right? There are no greens on the table yet. Own that, cut 3, cut 9. That would force me to chi. I want to leave this as flexible as possible because this is also a hard shape to fill. I need the 1 or the 2. I guess I'm just nervous is what I'm getting at. I have zero hope that any of these blocks are going to finish before the end. Another open. Oh! I'm going to cut the 9 pin. Because this is a terminal, I have flexibility here. There's one of the 7s I need. Very, very Tanyao. Another 7 I don't need though. 7 Mon, I should say. I got some great defending tiles though. Look at me. I don't think you need another 6. And if you did, I think you need it from that guy. So now what? Now you're on a 3-pin weight only? North is safe. When will I bail? When will I start to defend against this? Not worried about the 1s. As an inside. I cut the 8 because of the 6-7 over here. The 3 made it through getting roaned. So I think now I cut this.
No.
Another Tanya. Or greens. Concealed. Half flush. Very scary. The hidden Hane. What level is this guy? Oh, I didn't mean to mute him. Was he the Expert 3? Yeah, Expert 3. This guy was a Master, I think? No, Expert 3 as well. It's a very powerful play. You don't see that very often. His hand was big enough that he didn't need Ricci. So why announce to the table that he's going to roan you? He just kept it hidden. This guy dropped a completely innocuous tile and got absolutely obliterated. That guy knows what's up. Knows what's up. I'm gonna cut the 9 here. Looking for a 4-7 on this. 7-pin here. We can call this 2 sequences. But I'll probably just end up cutting the 2 off of it, maybe? Alright, there we go. So 4s are my pair. I don't need this to be a double pair shape. Although if I draw the 7, maybe I cut 6-7 and go for an Utsu. I always yell at other players for not playing for first, but 8k off of that guy. I could take a hit on the chin and live. How many 1s and 6s are out there? There's only 1 discarded. I'm gonna play for the Utsu. I should have kept the north as a safe tile. Drop the 7 now. Ricci. I think no matter which side I draw, Ricci Pinfu. Ricci Pinfu guaranteed, Dora 2. That's a Mangan. As dealer, that would pass. That would put me there. So this is the right play for first. In fact, Mangan I can hit off of anybody. Ricci Pinfu Dora 2 hits anyone. I don't even need the Itsu. Itsu would be greedy at this point. If I draw like a 3 or a 4, then I have the 3 or the 6, you know, the 1 or the 4 left over. Ah! Another dragon hand. That guy had the nuts. I'll take a second. I'll take a second. We went down swinging. We tried. We just got lucky that we didn't have the tiles we needed. I want to do a review on that one. I think that was an interesting one. Some of the games this week were just like dumb luck. This one felt like I was making choices. Breezy Note got a C for playing the way he did. I got second with a B. Last place, of course, got an A+. Specifically that last hand, how did we do? We got a C on it. Did it want me to take the early win? Discard the West, it agreed. Discard the 9 cell. Yeah, Maka does like to keep an honor in the pocket. A value honor. I wasn't feeling it this time, especially when the 9 is redundant on the 6. It's like, get rid of this 9. That's like its #1 priority. The red might pair up and become valuable. We drew the 5. I cut the 9 for the same reason that I said about this 9. But I'm guessing because this block is completed, this is more useless than this. And it even wants this 1 more than this. So it wants me to have 2 of these double paired shapes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, that kind of thing. I imagine it wants me to cut this 9, this 1, and then even maybe break off this 8, 9. These terminal sequences it doesn't approve of. And when I have a 1, 4, and 3, 6 acceptance down here, it's easy to see why it doesn't want this 8, 9 hanging around. We finally get there. I drop this 9 cell, keeping the 4 it agreed with. Now I paired the 4s and it absolutely knows, well, this is a floating terminal tile, get rid of it. Where did the greed happen? Okay, so this was the greed. We drew the 7. I chose not to Ricci on the 2. Let's analyze. Ricci with the 2. I have Ricci, Pinfu, Dora 2. Which is the Mangan we needed to take first. So going Ricci here absolutely would have given me a chance to win the game. I pushed for the Itsu, dropping 6 and 7, slowing me down, and I ended up on the same hand anyways. I was willing to pick up a 3 or a 4 and go Richi Pinfu. I should have recognized that this is a Dora. It's not likely that people are going to discard it or not use it. So the odds of finding a 4 of my own are a little bit less. There's only 3 left. I have one in my hand. The 3 is a Dora indicator, so it's also not very, likely. Let's see if we would have gotten a 5 or an 8 for the end. The 2 might have Suji'd it if we had gone Richi. There's the 8. We would have roamed this guy and taken first.
No.
And we would have done it right in time too. So that's really unfortunate. We had a chance at first there, and we can actually see that we would have beansed it. Because this guy was playing for his white-greens. He wants to protect his dealer seat, end it quick. The white-green is a very easy play. Maybe he would have defended if I had gone Richi when I did, but the way it stands, I didn't even get there. Didn't even get back into Tenpai. Unfortunate. Lesson learned. We'll have to internalize that one for sure. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please click the like and subscribe button. It really helps small channels like this one grow and reach a wider audience. And I hope you have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening. Goodbye.